All right, we got Kyle's birthday flight departing, correction, Sylvania, down Lakeshore to Chicago. Sylvania traffic, DiamondStar 889 Delta, Sierra departing runway 26 with a turn out to the southeast, Sylvania. Clear on final. This is the perspective I'm talking about, Carrie, right here. All right, so we take one last look at the windsock. It's kicking up a little bit, straight down the runway, perfect conditions today, and we've given it full power. All the way up. Make sure that our engine instruments are good, everything's green, we don't have any alarms, the engine's running really smooth, and then we let the brakes go and away we go. All right, airspeed indicators are live. At 59, we're going to rotate and get on out of here. 40 knots. 59 knots and rotate. '67.
Reback runway number with hold short.
We're 400 feet above the ground. We're going to pitch down to 76. Flaps are up. We're going to come back 2,400 on the RPM, so we're going to turn that prop, make it work a little bit harder. We're going to make our turn to the left here. I'm going to use this little dial, make the plane turn to the left. We do our after takeoff checklist, landing lights off, fuel pumps off, prop 2400, flaps are verified up, after takeoff checklist complete. All right, Kyle has the flight controls. We're 100 feet high a little bit. And then take a look at how far we are from the shore. So just kind of take it a little bit to the right and come down about 100 feet.
786, coming to 6,000.
And just 6,000. Straighten it out again. So you make a little correction, straighten it out. Little correction, straighten it out.
Clear direct to high, you intercept the final approach course there.
There you go.
Clear direct high, you intercept the final approach course, 1022.
Or 1022 to maintain 4,000.
To maintain 4,000, 1022.
Perfect. And the more time you have on it, the less you'll feel going back and forth. You just make a little adjustment, little adjustment, little adjustment.
Airport Sierra, tell you 2 miles from Highgate, cross Highgate, 2,500 above, clear down runway 16 approach.
2,500 above, clear down F16, we do have the airport.
Don't forget to look outside and enjoy the fact that you're flying an airplane.
3 miles from Milwaukee, maintain 2,500.
A lot going on here, but it's beautiful out here as well.
Runway 23,
you scan your
Alice, runway
instruments,
23,
everything's green,
approach.
green, everything's looking good.
2,500 still established.
You're doing a great job, bud.
Yeah. Don't make your mom or your sister sick.
Right, Sierra Papa, contact Waukegan Tower 120.05.
120.05.
You get the feel of it, it's just ever so slightly.
Departure 126.62.
2662, good day, that's just 786.
Or 2 Mike Alpha, 5 miles from Highgate, cross Highgate, 2,500, clear on runway 16 approach.
Cross Highgate 2,500, clear for the INM16 approach. 2 Mike Alpha.
10222, you're 10 miles from Highgate, cross Highgate, 2,500, clear on runway 16 approach.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Clear for RNF 16 approach, 2.5 at Highgate, 1022.
Or 507 for further advisories, contact approach 128.2.
Alright, now just head over to Midway at this point, so thanks for your help.
Oh, so we're good at this altitude all the way down to the Sears Tower. So I've offered the flight controls to a lot of people just to try it. Some of them won't. Just scared. I'll never let anything bad happen. But you've been the smoothest one that I've ever had.
180 knots over tower.
Completely brand new at it. It took a little while to settle in, and now it's really smooth, and you're making little corrections. And again, you look here, oh, I'm 100 high, so just a little touch. Give the plane time. You don't have to dive down to get it.
40 Kilo Charlie, Chicago departure to contact climate
Make it your goal to be at 2,500.
Roger.
You're doing a great job. It's really smooth. Gives me a chance to look out and enjoy the flight.
Good job, Kyle.
Yeah. And then we don't want to be too far from the shore, because if for some reason we have engine trouble, we're probably going to land on a beach or near the shore. So we want to, if the engine quits, we want to be able to glide over there. So I would say this is probably as far away from the shore as you want to be.
40 Kilo Charlie, contact departure 125.0.
250, Casey.
Now you're almost 200 feet high, so just nose it over just a little bit and make it your goal to get back to 2,500. Good job.
Pursuit Mike Alpha, you do have
a little approach, Kenosha 25 right. Alright, so now our landing flaps, in order to put those down, we have to be below 91 knots. So we'll pull some more power, bring the nose back down. Alright, go ahead and flip our flaps to the landing position.
So up.
Down, down. There we go. Cool, so now you feel a little bit more drag on the airplane as it slows down. Now we can fly slower and still stay in the air. Our target airspeed is about 70 knots. We want the runway to keep looking like that. You see the runway? Cool.
Yeah.
And our direction is 250, and that's the runway we're landing on, 25. We're on the right side of the airport, so this is all correct. So we're crossing over Highway 31 now. We'll be crossing over the top of the Rust-Oleum plant pretty soon. And then Highway H.
TIS not available.
So this runway is about 100 feet wide, I think. And Sylvania's is 35 feet wide. But if you land on the center line every time, it doesn't matter how wide the runway is.
Right.
Because you're in the middle. So this is what it looks like landing at a little bit bigger airport. The runway markings are a little different. And the runway's longer. Alright, we're not going to descend any farther. I'm going to add full power. We'll kind of fly low along the runway. The tower's off to the left. About takeoff flaps. DiamondStar, Diamond 9 Delta Sierra is going, miss. Proceed to the north back to Sylvania.
9 Delta Sierra, right turn on course approved.
Right turn on course approved, Diamond 9 Delta Sierra. So that's what Kenosha Airport looks like from the air.
Wow.
Alright, here's our final approach into Sylvania. We got our landing flaps, good altitude. Looking for the runway. Sylvania traffic, Diamond 9 Delta Sierra, final 26, Sylvania. So there's our runway.
Look up.
Yep.
Delta, final 27 Golf.
All right. You want to kiss the ground now, Carrie?
That was amazing. Oh my God, I cannot believe that just happened.
Sylvania traffic, Diamond 9 Delta Sierra back, taxi 26 Sylvania.